When I first met Ocasio, the founder of Healing Wings, he really inspired me what he was doing there, but I saw that he was only one man and limited resources. So I took my business background and my resources and partnered with him to start creating fish farms to sustain the operations ongoing in Africa.
In recent years, the value of fish imported into Mozambique has increased by 41%. The value of fish being exported from Mozambique has decreased by 41%, which means that there's a fish shortage in the nation of Mozambique. The price of food overall has increased between 30 and 36%, which makes right now the highest price in history for the people of Mozambique to receive quality food. You know, there's the old saying that if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. But if you empower a group of people to multiply fish, not only will they feed themselves in their major cities, such as Maputo and other cities around this nation, but they're going to be exporters of fish to nations on the continent of Africa. And you know what? We believe that the people in this region, that they're going to feed the world.
In order to execute this, I had to research a specialist in the fish industry. So I researched the internet and interviewed and met with several specialists, and I found one person that really caught my eye. His name was Nick James. And the one thing that was powerful, he told me, I'm not going to tell you what to do, I'm going to tell you what not to do, based off of my experience.
Okay, there are all sorts of ways of raising tilapia in fish farms. It can be done in indoor recirculating systems, either indoors or in tunnels, or as we've got here in open ponds. And in ponds you have various options as well. You can either feed your fish with an artificial ration, which is expensive, you get very good growth, or you can do it a more natural way, and that's what we're doing here in Mozambique. These ponds, which are 50 meters by 100, so they're half-hectare ponds, have been properly and professionally made with proper outlet towers, sloping bottoms, so they can be well managed and drained. The fish are not fed, or they're not fed with an artificial ration. What we do is we fertilize the ponds with chicken manure, and the fish don't actually eat the manure. The way it works is that the chicken manure breaks down in the water, and it very quickly increases the natural productivity of the ponds. And you can see the water here is translucent green. And as the chicken manure breaks down, you get a bloom of microscopic organisms. And they're both animal and plant organisms. You get the phytoplankton, which is all the microscopic algae, which is a source of food for the small tilapia. And you also get zooplankton, which are all the small microscopic animals on which the tilapia feed. And these are natural foods for the fish. They grow extremely well on them. You get a very healthy, good tasting fish at the end of the day. And it's an economical and very environmentally friendly way of farming fish.
Get out to our 8 breeding tanks. Here we stock them with 300 females to 40 males. This is where we harvest the eggs to go into our nursery section. From our breeding tanks, after we harvest, we bring the eggs into our incubator here. They incubate and the sac fry, then fall into our nursery tanks. We're sitting with 44 nursery tanks. From our breeding section, same group, batches of fry will be brought here into our grower tanks. There's 8 grower tanks here, and from here we feed them to grow to size where we can now put them into our land ponds. Okay, this is our pump station where we pump water from the river. This goes through this construction behind me is the fish trap, which eliminates the wild fish from the water. It goes through coarse stone, then a fine gravel stone to eliminate the wild fish, shrimp and other things that we don't want in our pond system. This is one of our ponds. We've stocked it with 15,000 Niloticus. That's the type of tilapia we're using here. We've noticed the last 3 months the growth rate is very good, and we're hoping for good harvest come March.
We believe that the Mozambique people are called not only to produce quality food for themselves, but to produce quality food for the nations around them and the world.